Hi friends, this is Sri from TechieTalksAI. Here is another video on attention is all you need, a turning point in the history of AI. In June 2017, Google researchers published a paper with a surprisingly bold title, Attention is all you need. What looked like a quiet claim became the single biggest revolution in modern AI, the foundation behind GPT, Gemini, Claude, Llama, and almost every large language model today. It fundamentally changed how machines understand and generate human language. To understand why this paper matters, let's quickly travel through the evolution of deep learning models. Before transformers, the evolution of sequence models. One, DNN, deep neural network, which is static, not sequential. Traditional deep learning networks process fixed size inputs like images, good for vision, bad for sequences. No understanding of time or order. If you give a DNN the sentence, the cat sat on the mat, it has no idea which word comes first or that cat and sat are connected. Two, RNN, recurrent neural networks, the first attempt at memory. RNN introduced the idea of state. They read sentences word by word, carrying the memory forward. They improved things by allowing the model to remember previous words. But they had two fatal flaws: vanishing gradients. The memory disappears with long sentences. Serial processing, that is slow to train. Long range dependencies break. Sentence connections lost. Example, RNN often fail to connect. The story I read yesterday was inspiring because story and inspiring are far apart. Then number three, LSTM and GRU. Better memory, still limited. LSTM, long short-term memory networks, and GRU for gated recurrent unit. They improved on RNN by adding gates, clever mathematical switches that help retain or forget information. They were better, but not enough. Problems remain: still sequential, no parallel training, still struggle with very long sentences, still slow and expensive, hard to capture complex non-local relationships. LSTMs were the best we had until Google shattered the paradigm. The Transformer Revolution 2017. Attention is all you need is the birth certificate of the modern AI era. The paper introduced a new architecture based entirely on self-attention, completely removing recurrence. Key breakthroughs: one, no recurrence, full parallelization. Transformers don't read one word at a time, they read all the tokens simultaneously. This made training 100x faster. Two, self-attention. Models can look anywhere. Every word can attend to every other word. Example, the cat that the dog chased was tired. The model instantly connects cat was tired, even though they were far apart. RNNs could not do this easily. Three, multi-head attention, multiple perspectives. Different heads learn different patterns. Say one head focusing on grammar structure, another one subject-verb relationships, another one themes, entities, long-range dependencies, quotation structure, code indentation. This gave transformers deep conceptual understanding. Four, better scaling, bigger, smarter models. Transformers scale beautifully. More data works better. More layers works better. More tokens works better. This ability to scale unlocked the path to LLMs. Five, goodbye recurrence, goodbye memory bottlenecks. By replacing RNNs and LSTMs with self-attention, the transformers became easier to train, faster to train, better at long-range reasoning, more accurate on language tasks. This architecture became the universal foundation for GPT series: Google Bard, T5, GPT, Llama, Claude, Gemini, vision transformers, audio transformers, multimodal transformers. In short, transformers unified the field of AI. Transformers became the engine behind generative AI. This paper ignited the AI revolution. Why this paper changed the world? If we summarize in one sentence, this showed that attention alone, without RNN, without LSTMs, is enough to understand and generate human language. The impact: machines gained the ability to understand long-range meaning, models became massively parallel and scalable, training became dramatically faster, resulting models became more accurate, opened the door for massive LLMs, 1 billion to 1 trillion parameters, enabled unprecedented performance in NLP and beyond. Today, every major AI breakthrough traces its lineage back to this paper. In short, if AI had a big bang, the 2017 paper, Attention is All You Need, was the explosion. It replaced 30 years of sequential thinking, RNN, LSTM, with a single idea: self-attention. Let each word learn from every other word. That one idea changed how models read, how they learn, how they store meaning, how they generalize, how they scale, and transformed AI from a niche academic field into the global revolution it is today. I have created 10 labs to highlight this. So let's begin the journey. Welcome to a learning journey where you will not just study modern AI, you will build it, visualize it, and understand it with complete clarity. This repository guides you step by step through the inner workings of large language models, demystifying everything from tokenization to self-attention and all the way to inference with giant models like Gemini or GPT. So your expedition from the smallest token to the full LLM. Think of these labs as checkpoints in an expedition. You're not reading a theory book, you're reverse engineering the brain of an LLM, building one component at a time. Let's begin. Thanks for watching. Apply these tips and level up today. Smash like if it helped. Subscribe to TechieTalksAI for deep dive and drop your biggest challenge in comments. Ready for personalized one-to-one Zoom sessions? I mentor just few students on cloud, coding, DevOps, no-code solution, AI agents, or electronics, tailored to your goals. Limited slots. Book via the link in the description before it's gone. See you in the next video.